365 World News.
We are going to start here with the March for Our Lives. And here's the big question on this morning after. What next? After all the dramatic speeches by the young survivors of gun violence, after all the celebrity appearances, after all the marches across the country and the world, can this movement produce any real change?
There's no question the images were searing. This little boy in New York City holding a sign that reads, "I can't even bring peanut butter to school." And in Montgomery, Alabama, a little girl asks, "Am I next?"
They're calling this the largest youth-led protest since the Vietnam War era, but these young activists are taking a stand in a country that is deeply divided over guns.
We have team coverage this morning. Martha Raddatz is standing by, but we start with ABC's David Wright, who was on the front lines in Washington, D.C. David, good morning.
Good morning, Adrian and Dan. The huge crowds have now moved on, and the question is, can this powerful moment become a movement? That's now up to the lawmakers and to the voters in the midterms. This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like!
I shouldn't go to school and expect to be shot.
The legislators obviously aren't doing anything.
Pennsylvania Avenue packed from the doorstep of the U.S. Capitol almost to the doorstep of the White House.
Who are we? MSC!
A generation that's lived their whole lives with the threat of mass shootings,
I want to be able to come to school and not be afraid.
making their voices heard.
We have been fighting. We've been fighting since Columbine, since Sandy Hook, since Pulse.
Among the young people center stage, the 9-year-old granddaughter of Dr. Martin Luther King.
My grandfather had a dream that his 4 little children will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream that enough is enough.
And there was this powerful moment. Parkland survivor Emma Gonzalez silently demonstrating the amount of time it took the gunman to turn her world upside down.
Since the time that I came out here, it has been 6 minutes and 20 seconds.
From LA, Dallas, Boston, and New York City,
We need to keep fighting until gun control happens.
hope it's the start of a political movement. Message to politicians, do something or else. Many wore Marco Rubio price tags. The millions in campaign contributions Senator Rubio has accepted from the gun lobby, divided by the millions of young people in Florida, $1.05. Rubio issued a statement saying, in part, "I respect their views and recognize that many Americans support certain gun bans. However, many other Americans do not support a gun ban." Some gun rights supporters held counter-protests Saturday.
We know that one of the unsafest places in the world are gun-free zones. These school shootings continue to happen in gun-free zones over and over and over.
But that's not how it seems to 17-year-old Susanna Barna, a photographer for the Eagle Eye, the Stoneman Douglas High School newspaper. What does it mean for you to be here today?
It means everything. It's incredible to see this happen because of what happened to us, the tragedy, and just like that good is coming out of it.
You really did get the sense out here that this was a coming-of-age rally. A lot of the young people participating, not even old enough to vote, but that isn't stopping them. In fact, you get the sense they're just getting started. The big question now, how is that likely to change the debate here on Pennsylvania Avenue? Dan and Adrian?
Yeah, and it's important to remember this is only a month after that dreadful school shooting. David, thank you so much.
And they will be able to vote soon.
That's true, in a very short time.